My girlfriend clearly awakened the ancient fierce beast, the white tiger. But she won't let me ride it even once. And she even broke up with me on the spot. Let's break up. The current you is no longer worthy of me. Su-meng? I suggest you wait until I finish my awakening before deciding. Wait for you. Do you think once I awaken as a white tiger, I'll ever look back at you again? The Yan, face reality. You're not even worthy to shine my shoes now. I didn't argue back, but chose to slap him in the face with my strength. But when I placed my hand on the awakening orb, not even a hint of light appeared on the orb. Seeing that, my classmates all laughed at me. As expected, he's such a loser he can't even awaken. But the next moment, thunder roared across the sky. A golden vortex suddenly engulfed my whole body. The teacher nearby was overwhelmed with excitement. This kind of anomaly is definitely an SSS talent. Immediately after, words appeared on the awakening orb, Night Flame Beast Master. SSS talent. Source of all things. The news instantly shocked the whole venue. The principal was so excited he collapsed to the ground and burst into tears at the same time. He mumbled about the hope of the Federation's revival. Truly, heaven blesses humanity. Upon seeing this scene, countless girls rushed up, wanting to make a contract with me, and even said I could ride them however I wanted. Turns out this is an era of beast taming. But the beasts are not animals. They're girls. Before coming of age, every girl awakens, stimulating the bloodline within, and transforms into all sorts of fierce beasts, while boys awaken as beast masters, forming contracts with girls to become partners. But if a girl awakens a fierce beast bloodline and doesn't contract with a beast maester, she gradually loses her sanity and become a mindless killing beast. At this moment, I've become the hot commodity. Countless girls are scrambling to rush to the awakening platform. But Su-meng shouted angrily, telling them to get lost. Night Flame, big brother. If you're going to contract, it should be with me. An S-tier contract. Now you want to call Night Flame brother? Didn't you just keep calling him a loser before? But in the next moment, Su-meng instantly unleashed the aura of an S-tier fierce beast. If I'm not worthy as an S-tier, then how could any of you below S-tier be? The moment those words landed, the other girls immediately shut their mouths. After all, there's a huge gap between a tier and S-tier. Right then, the Yan stepped forward and scoffed. You're just a worthless weakling. There's no way I'd be interested in you. The Yan, don't push your luck. I'm already willing to sign a contract with you. What more do you want? Instead of wasting time, let's see a real monster. Whoa, a three-legged crow. Is that the legendary three-legged golden crow? Does such an ancient fierce beast really exist in this world? Just then, Yurumu slowly stretched out her hand and placed it on the awakening orb, but the awakening orb showed no reaction at all. The teacher frowned when he saw it. What a pity for such a hard-working girl. She still couldn't awaken. Just as the teacher was about to announce the result, a pitch-black light suddenly appeared inside the awakening orb. An unmatched darkness shot straight into the sky. Yurumu was overjoyed inside. But the teacher's next words instantly crushed all her hopes. Yurumu, fierce beast bloodline, triangle, crow, low-grade quality. Hearing those words, Yurumu immediately collapsed to the floor. Then a cage dropped down from the sky, locking her up tightly. A low-grade fierce beast. That's hilarious. So-called geniuses are just like this after all. Listening to all the mocking around her, Yurumu unconsciously curled up. The next moment, a terrifying force surged wildly in her body. The students below the stage saw this and mocked her even more. What kind of monster is this? So ugly, is this a monster? Hurry up and get her out of here. The principal quickly stepped in, finally calming the agitated students.
Enough. Out of moral principle.
We won't, and shouldn't execute a living fellow human. But don't worry, I'll send her to the beast pen. Hearing the principal's words, Yurumu's delicate body trembled slightly. She instinctively glanced at the Yan on stage, but quickly looked away. But at that moment, I walked straight toward Yurumu. My classmates saw this and tried to stop me from approaching. The Yan, big brother, don't go over there. That freak will shut up. She's not the monster you call her. What did she do wrong? She clearly hasn't done anything wrong. Just because she awakened, the low-grade bloodline you all talk about, was that her choice? The teacher by the side also shouted at the Yan. Are you out of your mind? What do you think you're doing? The principal kindly tried to advise him, but the Yan ignored them all and immediately summoned a contract array. The next moment, a huge magic array spread outward from the Yan, expanding outwards, enveloping Yurumu inside. The magnificent array shot straight through the barriers to the sky, excluding everyone with no part in the contract, keeping them outside the array. Seeing this scene, the principal could no longer sit still. The Yan, I'm ordering you to come down now. Whatever you want, I'll give it to you. But the Yan ignored them all. Instead, he looked at Yurumu, still trapped in her cage, reaching out with a gentle smile. Will you make a contract with me and become my partner? Tears streamed down Yurumu's cheeks. She didn't expect that someone would actually contract with someone as useless as her. She just reached out her hand, when the Yan immediately grabbed it. Look at me, you are not a low-grade beast. You're an ancient, fierce beast. You're not a loser. If anyone's reaching out of their league, it's me reaching for you. Or is it you're looking down on me? Yes, Yangjae, I am willing in this life and the next. Rumu is yours now. As soon as she finished speaking, a dazzling pillar of light shot up into the sky. The stars above began to turn, and a beam of light came streaking down from the sky, enveloping the two of them together. Yurumu looked at the cage in front of her, and without the slightest hesitation reached out to touch it. The instant she touched it, the cage turned to ashes. Upon seeing this, Su Meng could no longer suppress the anger in her heart. She instantly turned into a ghostly white tiger and charged at me. Su Meng could no longer suppress the anger in her heart. She instantly turned into a ghostly white tiger and charged at me. But Yurumu reached out, grabbed her, caught Su Meng, who had rushed at me, and threw her into the air. Everyone who saw this was completely shocked. Oh my god, what did I just witness? S-class fierce beast. It's like a kitten getting tossed out. At this moment, Yurumu stands in front of the Yan. I won't let you bully the Yan, big brother. The Yan looks at the girl before him. Warmth floods his heart. He gently pats Yurumu's head. All right, let's go. No need to pay attention to them. Soon the two of them leave the school. But the students below the stage can't calm down for a long time. Su Meng actually lost. Isn't he a low-grade beast? Why is he so strong? Su Meng, who had collapsed on the ground, his black and white fur slowly fades away, transforming into human form. Dark night, Yan fills his heart. And Yurumu, that little girl. Just wait and see. I won't ever let you guys off. Suddenly, a plain-looking rich young man reaches out his hand to Su Meng. I'm Su Lin. Are you willing to form a contract with me? Although I only have an A-class talent, I can give you countless resources. You don't deserve it. But if you can help me deal with the Yan and Yurumu, maybe I'll consider it. All right. I agree. Meanwhile, still holding Yurumu's hand, leisurely strolling on the stone path. Remember to get certified at the pre-sale association tomorrow morning. Yurumu nods obediently. All right, then tomorrow. See you. Watching the Yan's departing figure, Yurumu heads toward home, but as she steps inside, she is greeted by a slap from her adoptive mother. You brat. Raising you was pointless. You're actually a low-grade beast. I thought you were so pretty. You'd awaken a feline beast and fetch a good price. Is this how you repay me? Yurumu covers her rosy face, trying to explain. But Yukian beside her exclaims in surprise. Why didn't the beast pen staff lock you up? Mom, I formed a contract. The aunt angrily interrupts. Who's your mom? If I'd known, I never would have picked you up. With you as a low-grade beast. Who would contract with you? Did you escape from somewhere? Yukian also says from the side. Mom, call the police. Asks she lands people to take her away. Upon hearing beast pen, Yurumu panics. Yurumu rushes over. Mom, please no. I don't want the Yan big brother to have problems because of me. The ant's face turns ferocious. Raises her hand to slap again. Right when her arm is about to fall, the Yan grabs her hand. What are you trying to do? Why didn't you tell me? About your family's situation. Or is it that even if you return to this home, you still don't want to come with me?
Hearing this,
Yurumu quickly explains. I just don't want to trouble you. The Yan takes Yurumu's slender, fair hand. There's no such thing as inconvenience. After all, you are my partner. Yurumu wipes tears from the corners of her eyes. The Yan, big brother. Thank you. But at this moment, the ant is furious. Her body swells instantly, and she transforms into a leopard. And at this moment, the ant is furious. Her body swells instantly, and she transforms into a leopard. Enraged, but in the next second, Yurumu punches and sends the ant flying dozens of meters. Then she stares at the ant, no matter who it is. I won't let them hurt the Yan, big brother. That's impossible. You're just a low-grade beast. How do you have such power? Just after speaking, the ant collapses to the ground, motionless. At this moment, I look at the stunned Yurumu in front of me. Are you willing to come home with me? Yurumu nods obediently. Right away, I take Yurumu's hand and walk out the door. A little over 10 minutes later, we arrive at the doorstep. The Yan looks at the nervous Yurumu and says with a smile, Don't worry, I live alone. All right. After entering the room, Yurumu freezes for a moment. The room is full of household trash. It's a mess. The Yan looks a little embarrassed, scratching his head. Yurumu waves her hand, her face beaming with happiness. I'll clean up. The Yan nods. He sits on the sofa and checks his abilities. With a thought, an ancient-style data panel appears before him. Name, the Yan. Talent, origin of all things, SS compatibility. Can perfectly match with any beast 100%. And form unlimited contracts. After reading all this, he feels a surge of joy. Then he looks over at Yurumu. The next moment, a data panel appears before me. Yurumu, beast bloodline. 3-legged golden crow state. Origin severely depleted. Beast's desire and beastmaster's talent. Origin of all things influence. Currently recovering slowly. After seeing all this, I'm instantly dumbfounded. Damn, origin severely depleted, yet still so strong. And the assessment still says it's B class. An SSS, an S, and a class talent. If someday it upgrades to SS class, for beast bloodline, wouldn't it explode? That's just too powerful. Definitely a primordial beast. 3-legged golden crow. So I check Yurumu again. In return, I get attribute immunity to 50% fire damage. Huge control over fire, and increased power. Although all mini versions, now I finally have the strength to protect myself. I flop down on the sofa afterwards. Suddenly feel something hard under my butt. I reach under and pull it out. Finding a guide to the engraver profession, Yan opens it up. It briefly describes knowledge about engravers.
basically,
It's drawing spiritual marks during battle, cooperating with beast girls to unleash powerful strength. After a quick look, I slowly close my eyes, stretch out a hand and start drawing. As it sweeps through the air, it leaves a pale blue streak, finally forming a flame-shaped spiritual mark. Suddenly, the flame goes out of the Yan's control, exploding outward and turning into a dragon. It spins at Yurumu's fingertips, then disappears. In the blink of an eye, it's the next day. I take Yurumu's hand and arrive at the entrance of the pre-sale association. Just walked in. In the center of the hall stands a beautiful receptionist. How can I help you? In the center of the hall stands a beautiful receptionist. How can I help you? We're here to take the secondary school assessment. All right, I'll register you now. May I have your name and level? The Yan Tier 0, Level 9. Partner Yurumok, Level 0, Stage 7. Ferocious Beast Bloodline, 3-legged Golden Crow. Hearing this, the receptionist quickly typed on the computer. There's absolutely no such record in the database. Wait a second, the structure of these wings. Such incomplete energy fluctuations. Could it be a low-quality beast? As soon as he said this, the people around instantly turned their gaze to you, Rumok. Why would a low-quality beast be here? What if it goes berserk later? We should call the police. How can this thing show up here? Rumok lowered her head in sadness. She tightly stuck behind the Yan. Is there a problem? Sorry, I made a mistake. May I ask what level the beast training is at? B level. Alright, I'll register it right now. An SS Beastmaster is someone you absolutely can't offend. Just then, Su Meng and Su Lin slowly walked over, mockingly said to the Yan, "Isn't this our so-called genius? Dragging around a useless low-grade beast, what are you doing here?" Su Meng's words instantly caused an uproar in the hall. Is this guy stupid? Awakened an SS-level Beastmaster talent, and contracted a worthless beast. You know, the one who awakened the low-grade beast is actually the campus queen. You get it. What are you guys talking about? The Yan is not the kind of person you say. You can say whatever about me, but I won't allow you to speak ill of him. Looks like you've been trained pretty well. Rumok wanted to say something, but I stopped her. The assessment is over. You will each receive an invitation. All right. Once you become a junior pre-sailor, you cannot withdraw. If you refuse, your results will be cancelled. Challenge us. Pass the assessment first, then talk. Sorry, I made a decision on my own. Your decision is my decision. Besides, I also want to beat up those who talk bad about Yan. All right, let's beat them up together. Make them delay graduation for a whole year. Meanwhile, 3 people sat atop the high platform of the Presale Association. Captain Lu, you're just in time this year. Today happens to be the annual mid-school graduation assessment. There are plenty of promising candidates this time. Lu Zhengming waved his hand, then looked at the teacher next to him. Which group are you interested in? Let's go over there and have a look. All right. There's a girl over there with an S-level beast bloodline. She certainly won't disappoint you, sir. The 3 soon arrived at the B assessment area. Just then, the broadcast voice sounded. Su Meng and Su Lin stepped forward. Su Lin, level 7 spirit stage. A level Beastmaster talent. Su Meng, level 8 spirit stage. 4th level beast bloodline. Nether white tiger. Sir, this is the genius I've been talking about. Lu Zhengming nodded, a hint of a smile in his eyes. Nether white tiger, huh? Not bad. Just a bit lacking during pre-sale. At that moment, the assessment officially began. The gate opened. A 3-meter-tall bear walked out, appeared. Su Meng saw this, didn't hesitate, immediately transformed into the nether white tiger and charged ahead. The 3-headed snake bear lunged at him as well. A flash of silver crossed the scene. Su Meng was already close to the opponent. A slash came down towards the snake bear's neck. But just as the hit was about to land, a venomous snake suddenly sprang up from behind, wrapping Su Meng tightly, then delivered a vicious punch to Su Meng. Zhao Meng, let me help you. As soon as he said that, he raised a large machete and swung at the snake's head. But the next second, the 2 snakes that were wrapping Su Meng suddenly shot out. One bit down on Su Lin's arm. A critical situation. What kind of messed up fighting is this? Is that Beastmaster here for comic relief? It's really unfortunate for that girl. She clearly has an S-level beast bloodline, but got dragged down by such a team-up. Stopped at stage 7. It's definitely the biggest joke of the year. At that moment, the voices from outside the arena were heard. Su Meng became even angrier. She started berating Su Lin. Why are you here? You, a pre-sailor with barely any combat ability. What's the point of coming here anyway? I didn't mean it. I just wanted to help you. Su Lin and Su Meng passed the 7th stage. Rated B. Su's face on stage instantly turned dark. Deputy Mayor Su. Is this the genius you mentioned? If this were a battlefield, they'd already be dead. A beast without a presailor is nothing but a mindless wild animal. Yes, yes, yes. I'll be sure to properly educate him when I get home. The elder, who had been silent, suddenly spoke. Xiaolu, look. You missed something. Seeing the teacher speak, Lu Zhengming looked extremely respectful. Please enlighten me, teacher. They signed a temporary contract. From the very beginning, there was never any trust between them. Lu Zhengming nodded. Student understands. At that moment, the broadcast announcement sounded again. Will the next contestant please come up and get ready? The Yan, Tier 0 Level 9, SS Class Beast Master Talent. Yurumu, Tier 0 Level 7 B Class Fierce Beast. Bloodline, Three-Legged Golden Crow. I looked at the bear that stepped out, just smiled a little, then glanced at Rumu. Are you scared? Not at all. Saying that, Rumu stepped forward. I walked up and took Rumu's trembling little hand. Smiling, I said, Rumu, you need to remember, you're stronger than any fierce beast out there. Have some confidence in yourself. If you're scared, you can step back anytime. I will protect you.
Hearing this,
Yurumu's gaze instantly turned resolute. I won't retreat. Seeing Yurumu's look, I nodded, then turned and focused on the two monsters. Both monsters roared loudly. Intense killing intent filled their eyes. Noticing I wasn't moving, they sped up rapidly. With sharp screeching sounds, they lunged at me. Seeing this, Yurumu punched one monster right on the head. With a bang, the monster's head exploded instantly. Then a shadow attacked. Rumu threw another punch. Both monsters were wiped out in seconds. Rumu coldly looked at the fallen monsters. No sympathy or mercy showed on his face. The audience below screamed loudly. How is this possible? A low-quality fierce beast. How could it instantly kill a Tier 1 beast? Oh my god, is that even human? On stage now, Yurumu looked at the beast turned to dust by his own power, then stared at his own fist. Is this really the strength I produced? Rumu, you're incredible. Ah, no, not really. Just then, strong gorillas started coming onto the stage one after another. Seeing this, Yurumu excitedly rushed forward. Straight up with a punch, one child single-handedly swept the entire floor. In the audience, some people whose names the Yan remembered shivered uncontrollably. It was at this moment they realized they'd messed with someone they shouldn't. Meanwhile, in the assessment arena, under Rumu's rapid, one-shot kills, the challenge reached level 12. This time, stepping out slowly from the gates, was actually a Tier 2 monster. The Flame Lord appeared, sending the crowd into a frenzy. In the VIP section, Li Zhengming smiled, satisfaction in his eyes as he looked at the two on stage. When dealing with geniuses, you shouldn't use unorthodox methods. Let me see your true strength. The elderly man glanced at the floor, his brow previously relaxed.
now furrowing unconsciously.
Those two kids might be stronger than he expected. At the same time, I felt no anxiety at all out on the field. Right then, the Tier 2 Flame Lord let out a roar. Its wings suddenly flapped, diving straight at Joe Rumu. Rumu reached out his hand. The incoming flames shaped into a long whip. Condensing in his palm, Rumu lashed out forcefully, whipping the Tier 2 Flame Dragon hard. The Tier 2 beast had no strength to resist at all. The students in the audience got up from their seats, eyes wide open. That's a fierce beast. This is insane. Without waiting for the crowd's reaction, Rumu swung his whip again, one strike after another, pierced right through the monster's chest. I looked at Rumu. A smile appeared on my face, comparing to ancient fierce beasts. The avatar of the three-legged golden crow against flame power. Isn't this just asking for a beating? An unexpected event happened at that moment. Usually, only one gate opens per round. Now they all opened consecutively. 2 Tier 2 beasts released all at once, along with 4 Tier 3 beasts. Seeing this scenario, up in the VIP section, Li Zhengming had no interest in testing anymore. This is a difficulty even Tier 3 warriors can't overcome. Isn't this nonsense? Quick, find out where the mistake was. Suda hurriedly made a phone call. I stared at the fierce Tier 3 beasts. My face was serious, but secretly pleased. Perfect chance to practice with you guys. Can you last 3 minutes? I can do it. Doesn't matter. No matter how long it takes, I won't let them get near you. Rumu didn't hesitate. Golden flames burst from his body. 3 monsters at that moment launched a fierce attack toward Rumu. Rumu kept swinging his fiery whip, breaking apart the flashing electric nets. Rumu stomped his foot. His body turned into a blur. He wove through the electric nets. Meanwhile, I slowly closed my eyes. In darkness, dots of starlight started gathering around. Countless points of light gathered, forming a vortex. At the same time, 7 beasts lunged at Rumu together. Rumu seized the opportunity and punched one of the monsters. The rest saw this and desperately rushed him. Monsters pounced from every direction. Rumu stomped heavily on the ground. Leaping up high, his whip spun ceaselessly, striking the monsters one after another. Back in the stands, Li Jiangming glanced at Su Di nearby, shouting angrily, "Stop this now! Talents this rare, are they just going to be ruined like this?" At that moment, a large man walked in from the doorway. That was Yang Zheng, the leader of the North Military District Investigation Team. Yang Zheng looked at Li Jiangming and spoke in a deep voice, "No need to go. I ordered them to do this."
Hearing this,
Li Jiangming's rage surged. He loudly demanded, "Do you even know who that boy is?" "A genius with pre-sale SS class talent. If anything happens to him, I'll deal with you personally." But Yang Zheng scoffed. "If he dies, he dies. Just a loser. He's SS class talent. He should face SS class trials during pre-sale. I don't care what kind of contract he has." Yang Zheng looked down at the Yan, clearly annoyed. Meanwhile, back on the test platform, the Yan kept waving his hand. Threads in the air reached over 100. A lifelike divine bird, once finishing a circle. An array hovered over the completed sacred mark, emitting a buzzing sound. Ripples appeared around the sacred mark. A powerful force gathered from all directions and surged toward the sacred mark. Please do not rise in the east. Leisure brings the red sun forth. First light shines upon heaven and earth. The life mark shines over the world. As the Yan spoke, symbols in the center radiated outward. Golden light illuminated Rumu surrounded by beasts. The beasts sensed danger and retreated, roaring. But it was already too late. The golden cocoon suddenly split open. Rumu instantly transformed into a golden crow. At this moment, the 3-legged golden crow radiated terrifying energy. Fiery wings spread wide, surrounded by blazing flames. Waves of scorching heat rolled out, bursting forth violently from its body. All monsters facing this surge of energy were instantly reduced to ashes. Witnessing this scene, in the premium spectator section, everyone's expressions were grave. Lu Jiangming hesitated for a moment, then looked at the stunned Sudi beside him. What on earth are these monsters? They just awakened and already possess such immense power. Sudi stammered. The power they unleashed just now was on par with a stage 4 expert's attack. They're absolute prodigies. Hearing Sudi's words, Lu Jiangming's face was filled with excitement. I'm claiming these too. Such remarkable talents. Even if the girl is a low-grade beast, so what? Just then, the broadcast sounded. Candidates the Yan and Rumu have completed all stages. Challenge the final rating, SSS. As the announcement finished, the whole venue erupted.
now,
No one looked at the Yan with mocking eyes anymore. And right at this moment, beeping sounds kept coming from inside the venue. Those people were exactly the ones the Yan marked by name. I'm not taking the exam anymore. I forfeit. This isn't a battle at all. It's sending us to our deaths. It's just delaying my graduation by a year. Worst case, I'll fight again next year. I refuse to fight monsters like that.
in the premium spectators area.
An elder stood up from his stool, staring blankly at the stage below. The energetic young man shed silent tears. Changming, did you see that? Our great Shah has produced another peerless genius, just like you. I wonder what the outcome will be this time. On the other side, the Yan stood on the stage, not immediately leaving the testing grounds, looking at his phone's invitation response. They were all uniformly declined. Didn't you shout so fiercely just now? Come on, spar with me. The Yan stroked Rumu's head. Let's go. But just as they were about to leave, a voice rang out. Hey, you, stop right there. You're the Yan, yeah? Looking at the approaching girl, the Yan looked confused. See through. In the next moment, an ancient panel appeared. Sun Kongling Beast Bloodline. Lingming Stone Monkey. After seeing it clearly, the Yan was shocked inside. The Lingming Monkey, isn't that Monkey King's bloodline? Sun Kongling scratched his ear, smiling. The next moment, a red staff floated from his hand. Suddenly, the ground shook. The Yan stabilized himself, staring intently at Sun Kongling. Looking at the girl before him, the Yan asked in puzzlement, Who are you really? Why did you come to me? Sun Kongling waved his staff and laughed. I came to recruit you, ha 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 ha. Luckily, the Yan reacted quickly, barely dodging dangerously. Sun Kongling laughed, wow, not bad moves. Yurumu let out an angry roar. Golden flames tinged with traces of black, transformed into scorching fire, leaping out from Yurumu's body. She threw a fierce punch straight at Sun Kongling. Who were you planning to kill just now? Seeing Rumu suddenly charge, Sun Kongling hurriedly dodged, pouting in confusion. Why are you angry? I'm here to save you. Yurumu's face was gloomy. I don't care who you are. Anyone who tries to hurt Brother Yan must die. In the next instant, Yurumu unleashed terrifying flames, blasting straight into the sky, turning into a pillar of fire that devoured everything, enveloping Sun Kongling inside. At the current moment, Sun Kongling stood, suddenly transforming into a fire phoenix that shot out from the pillar. As the phoenix's flames faded, he reverted to Sun Kongling. The Yan hardly looked over, but couldn't see Yurumu's figure. Until the fire pillar faded, Rumu lay on the ground. A golden rope appeared from nowhere, binding him tightly. Sun Kongling placed his finger to his lips, perplexed. Could it be a mistake? But this is my mission. Upon hearing this, the Yan was full of confusion. Renwu is indeed part of an organization. Just then, up in the sky, Lu Jiangming descended from the sky clad in thunder. He roared angrily at Sun Kongling. Thunder name. Bagua! Facing the sudden attack, Sun Kongling's expression changed slightly. 72 transformations, golden peng. Then spread golden wings to meet Lu Jiangming. The two collided. Thunder exploded. Lightning flashed. A graceful figure was knocked flying. Sun Kongling spewed tomato juice from his mouth. Sun Kongling wiped the blood from his lips. Today is really unlucky. Actually ran into a commander-level person. After finishing, Sun Kongling's staff readied for battle. Spiritual power surged. Come again. Lu Jiangming snorted coldly. Rushed at Sun Kongling once more. Thunder-charged strike came crashing down. Sun Kongling laughed heartily. On his staff, golden markings brightly lit up. Haha, come again. Just at this moment, a woman suddenly appeared in front of Sun Kongling. Little monkey, stop playing. It's time to go back. After saying that, the woman simply raised her hand towards Lu Jiangming, pressed her palm into the air. Suddenly, the whole space became twisted. Lu Jiangming was stunned as he looked at the sudden figure. During the period, fallen beast killer. The young woman paid no attention. Lu Jiangming glanced at the Yan. Then his eyes fixed on Yurumu. The Yan quickly rushed in front of Yurumu, but it seemed to make no difference. Just then, an elderly voice rang out. Young lady, why break them up? Suddenly, an old man walked over slowly. Seeing this, the woman stopped as well. Her eyebrows slightly furrowed. Didn't expect someone like you would appear here. The old man chuckled. It's just a coincidence. They are juniors I favor, so don't make things difficult for them. Are you warning me? This elder cannot be defeated. At that moment, the Yan rushed to Yurumu, helped untie the rope, and in the instant they landed, they vanished instantly. The Yan stroked Rumu's head, reassuring her, don't worry. It's all fine now. You already did great. Yurumu's face turned a little red. She kissed the Yan's cheek. Seeing Rumu's mood return to normal, the Yan breathed a sigh of relief, then looked ahead. Origin of all things revealed. In the next instant, the woman's panel appeared. Kiu Ruhu, Chaos Beast Bloodline. After clearly seeing the information, the Yen was completely shocked. It turned out to be the ancient fierce beast Chaos. On the other side, Kiu Ruwen looked at Sun. Let's go. There are many strong people here. If that old man gets serious, none of us will be able to escape. Seeing that they're about to flee right after causing trouble, LV Jiangning was furious. Thinking you can escape? This isn't a place you can just come and go as you like. Up in the sky, supreme thunder was brewing. Li Jiangming instantly became the Thunder King.
Qiu Ruwan looked completely disdainful.
She reached out and pressed the air. The thunder in the sky instantly vanished. When I want to leave, there's no one who can stop me yet. Sun Kongling chuckled. She then pulled out a golden hair and blew on it. The next moment, the hair transformed into a ring, surrounding the Yan and Yurumu. Sun Kongling looked at the Yan. She waved, gave a sweet smile, and said, "Brother the Yan, looking forward to meeting you next time." With that, Sun Kongling softly chanted, "Heaven and earth are yet undecided. Stars shift and change." The next instant, a flash of golden light. The two figures vanished instantly. Just then, the old man looked at the Yan, smiled and said, "Hello, young man. Thank you, sir, for saving me just now." "No need to thank me. It was nothing. May I ask what brings you to seek me out, sir?" "Why is that?" The Yan looked up at the old man. At the same time, activated his talent. At this moment, the old man's voice rang out. "Peeking at others isn't a good habit. What you just used should be a talent similar to appraisal, right?" The Yan nodded honestly. "Talents like that, in the eyes of us old men, can be seen through at a glance. That kind of talent is above S-Rank. And after that battle, I could tell you have 2 talents. But remember, young man, even with an S talent, it's impossible to both observe and amplify at the same time." "Understood, sir." "Young man, have you ever regretted forming a contract with him?" "I don't regret it." "Good. Would you like to enroll at Bixuan Academy?" The old man noticed the Yan's hesitation and directly took out a business card. "If you're willing, you can use this card to report to Bixuan Academy. It's one of the 4 top academies in the country. You won't be disappointed." The Yan took the card from the old man. "Thank you, senior." The old man laughed heartily, and then looked at the young lady Yurumu. "You're very lucky." Yurumu replied with a blissful smile, "Yes, I'm very lucky." The Yan looked at the old man in confusion. Who exactly were those 2 women just now? The old man smiled, "Young man, sometimes knowing too much isn't good. All you need to know is they're part of an extremist organization. You'll find out naturally after you graduate. Until then, you should focus on improving your strength." "May I ask your name, sir?" "My surname is Jiyu. Just call me Old Jiyu like the others." "That's what all the other old guys call me." With that, Old Jiyu left by stepping into the air. At this moment, the Yan stared at the card in a daze. Yurumu's gaze moved away from the card. She blinked, looked at the Yan and asked, "Are we going?" After thinking for a moment, the Yan replied, "Of course we're going. There's no way I'm letting go of this opportunity." Yurumu asked curiously, "Rumu, how many SSS pre-sale talents are there in this country?" Rumu raised her little hand and counted, and concluded not even a full hand. "That's right. There are hundreds of cities in Daxia, 4 major military districts. Where do you think those SS talents should go?" Yurumu hesitated. After all, he's not sure about this kind of thing either, because he really hasn't heard anything about it online. After all, awakening an SSS talent means unlimited potential in the future. It's understandable that all the organizations fight over you. Yanyan nodded. "Luckily, we finally have support now. If we go to that academy, does that mean we're on Old Jiyu's team?" "That's right. So before we go, I want to make this clear. After all, you're my partner. You can't be so indecisive." "I don't need to be decisive. I just need you." "Then let's go to that so-called academy. It'd be a shame not to seize this opportunity. It'd really be a pity not to hold on tight to this chance." Just then, the Yan's phone received a message. He opened it. It was a piece of news. 4:10 p.m. A terrorist group called Shura attacked Shulan. Currently, many fierce beasts that couldn't form contracts and were devoured by ferocity have escaped. If you see this, immediately call the Shulin hotline. After reading, the Yan was shocked. It's the Shura organization. And Shulin, those who escaped. Shura extremist group. So it's really Shulin. This world is just so interesting. Those who escaped from the beast pens. They're so pitiful. Yeah. Yurumu hugged her knees and spoke sadly in a low voice. If it weren't for you, I'd be one of them too. So I'm really happy that they managed to escape. Do you think there's something wrong with me? After all, they were the ones who wanted to hurt Yen. The Yen held the crying Yurumo in his arms. He comforted her, saying this wasn't your fault. Nor was it their fault. They just wanted their freedom. And they were just trying to protect themselves. No one was truly wrong. Seeing it was about time, the Yen glanced at the girl who looked like a little kitten, Rumo, who was nestled in his arms.
He said, Rumo, let's go home.
Rumo nodded. Let's go home. Meanwhile, what the Yan didn't know was, after the assessment ended, the principal of Tianyi School was arrested. Su Lin was even directly taken to jail by the Beastmaster Association. His father spent a lot of money just to get Su Lin out. In the end, after Su Meng canceled her temporary contract with Su Lin, she turned and left. Su Lin begged Zhao Meng desperately. You can't just leave like this. After saying that, he lunged forward, clinging tightly to Su Meng's skirt. Su Meng's tone was icy. Let go. Someone like you doesn't deserve to be with me. You should look in the mirror and see what kind of person you are. You've been using me this whole time. You're not exactly stupid. Now get lost from my sight. Don't ever bother me again from now on. Su Lin's face twisted with rage. I won't let you get away with this. Just you wait. Su Meng let out a brief, cold laugh. Her face instantly turned dark. You actually reminded me? Su Meng had no hesitation. Her arm transformed into a tiger's paw, and she swiped at Su Lin's face. She slapped Su Lin straight to the ground, then turned and walked away, watching Su Meng's departing figure. Su Lin, lying on the ground, vowed to himself, one day I'll make her pay back 100 times over. Meanwhile, the Yen was walking home, when suddenly he was pulled into an alley by a woman. Don't move. Are you trying to rob me or something else? Just so you know, I don't have any money. The girl threatened fiercely. Shut up. Say another word and I'll kill you. The girl held down his hands with one hand, forcing the Yan against the wall, her eyes staring directly at him. Did you form a contract yet? After thinking for a moment, the Yan decided to answer honestly. I haven't, actually. At this moment, through his interface, the Yan saw something terrifying. Hanraksu, beast bloodline. She state, source severely depleted, temporarily rated as class ferocity. 90% devour distance. On the verge of rampage, contract level, rank 6. Level 3 talent, clear and still water, CS level bubble rain. CSS level water control. CSS level agility. Are you lying? Then why are you blushing? You're standing too close. You're not trying to escape, are you? Why would you say that? I'm just a little card fan. How could I possibly get away from you? Fine. Are you willing to sign a temporary contract with me? Okay. Just as the Yan finished drawing the array, Han Raksu was already done, and she grabbed his hand. With a flash of faint light, the glow quickly faded away. Seeing this, Han Raksu frowned, her gaze locking onto the Yan, as if considering something. Meanwhile, his mind was in chaos, so he couldn't care about anything else. He suddenly leaned closer to the Yan. After a moment, their lips parted. Han Raksu frowned at the Yan. Why can't we form a contract? What if we try an equal contract instead? Han Raksu was confused. I won't stay by your side. Even if you contract with me, there's nothing in it for me. Besides, if you contract me, you won't be able to contract anyone else later. The Yan smiled at the girl. I can contract with 2 people. Han Raksu nodded repeatedly. I agreed to all of it, so hurry up. The next moment, the Yan activated the magic circle, and soon the contract was completed. Looking at the Yan, who kept his distance, Han Raksu's expression was blank. She bowed and apologized. Thank you for signing the contract with me. But I have to go now. Right as she finished speaking, a bubble appeared on the ground. Han Ruxu stood in the midst of those bubbles. Goodbye. After she waved and said goodbye to the Yan, the girl turned into bubbles, floating up into the air, and disappeared. The Yan watched the figure leave, staring at the fading bubbles. He immediately checked the contract feedback abilities. Mirror Phantom Driver Bubble. You can produce bubbles that contain your strength. Water Control A. You can freely control the flow of water. Agility B. Your reaction speed and flexibility have improved. After seeing the feedback, the Yan instantly grinned from ear to ear. This was an unexpected reward. The Yan let out a deep breath, then headed home. As soon as he got home, Yurumo rushed to greet him. As she got closer, her nose twitched. She smelled the scent of another woman. Were you with another woman? I ran into a girl I knew. And we just chatted a bit. Actually, it's fine if you want someone else. Just don't abandon me. Silly girl, why would I ever leave you? Don't overthink it. We have to get up early tomorrow. Meanwhile, in a forest somewhere else, many girls had gathered. They were all girls who escaped from the beast cages this time. Right now, they're all sitting under the trees. Sun Kongling glanced at Han Ruxu and teased. Ruxu, big sis. Did something good happen today? Han Ruxu blinked, then thought of the Yan. Does that count as something good? Sister Ruxu, come on, tell us what happened. Qiu Ruhan spoke while holding her head. Silly monkey, if Ruxu doesn't want to talk, no matter how much you ask, it's useless. Right then, at the center of the campfire, a girl surrounded by a layer of black mist. Qiu Ruhan asked, "Where are the other sisters?" "They're all here, including those who were rescued. Some lost control and killed during the fight. The rest are all here now." "Oh right, Sister Zhang. When I went to find Sister Jinwu, I found out she already made a contract with on SS's level Beast Tamer. It's hard to believe there's still an SS who can contract with one of us. It's really strange. I'm starting to think that man might be a bad guy. I kinda want to kill him, but I didn't expect Sister Jinwu to get angry." The black mist girl thought for a moment, then said, "Let's just leave it for now." Elsewhere, as Mr. Jiu had just returned home, a black shadow suddenly attacked him. "Grandpa, you're finally back." Kaioshui really missed you. Grandpa missed Kaioshui too. As soon as I finished my business, I came right home. Grandpa, don't trouble others anymore. Those self-righteous S-level geniuses would never make a pact with Kaioshui. Kaioshui dislikes those level geniuses. Okay, Grandpa agrees to everything you want. Grandpa, I want to go to Bixuan school. Number. Grandpa, I've been taking my medicine regularly lately. I won't get exposed. Please, Grandpa. I want to be an engraver. But it's dangerous there. How could it be dangerous? Aren't Grandpa's people there? Besides, as long as I keep taking my medicine, I won't be discovered. All right. I'll let Moying go with you. Okay, as long as I can go to school. In the blink of an eye, it was the next day. Yian slowly opened her eyes. She saw Rumu leaning at the bedside, staring at her with big wide eyes. Rumu grinned and said, "Today. Are we leaving?" "Yeah, we stayed up too late last night. Let's head out now." After tidying up, the two walked out the door, heading towards the south side of the city. Half an hour later, they finally arrived at the entrance of Baeksuan School. Both were very excited. Baeksuan School. "I'm here." But as they approached the gate, they found the recruitment notice said there's a fee. The two were dumbfounded. Yurumu scratched his face. Forgot there's actually a fee. And it's not a cheap price. 100,000 per year. Top-notch school. A place for geniuses. How can it be corrupted by money? It's fine, I'll make plenty of money. I'll go do manual labor now. Come with me, I know a fantastic way to earn money. Then Yian dragged him away. They arrived at the entrance of the Beast Tamer Association. If you want the safest and most profitable place, this is it. Seeing the association, Yurumu excitedly grabbed Yin's arm. We can take quests here and earn rewards. After saying that, they walked inside. The association staff saw them come in and quickly asked, "Is there anything I can help with?" Yin and Yurumu took out their phones and handed them over. "Please activate this for me." "All right, please wait a moment." The receptionist's fingers flew across the keyboard. Soon everything was registered. "Your phone has activated the presale association app. The spiritual fluctuation has been recorded. For security purposes, make sure to set a password." Yin nodded in acknowledgement. Now on the phone, there's a new presale association app. Opening it reveals some unique information and all sorts of features. The Rumu excitedly showed her phone to Yin. So many missions. Look, so much money. Suddenly, a chubby kid walked over, with a good-looking girl next to him. "Are you guys looking for quests?" Yian reached up and brushed his hair. The twinkle in his eyes reversed. Yian frowned slightly.
He lowered his hand and asked,
"Do you have a mission?" "Just need 2 more people. Wanna join us?" "Payment is 1,000 each." "What exactly is it?" "Don't worry, I won't scam you. If you don't believe me, I'll send you the link directly. Let's be friends." Next moment, Yian's phone showed Kian Yokai. "Sent you a friend request." After accepting, the plump kid sent the quest link, opened it, and instantly understood. Eliminate a first-level mutated rat swarm in the sewer. Reward, 1,000 yuan each, plus 10 points. Yian looked at Rumu. "What do you think?" Yurumu said firmly, "Let's take it. I'm not scared. I got the money." "Alright, my name's Kian Yokai. This is my partner, Kian Shamo." Yian, my partner Yurumu, soon led by Kian Yokai. The 4 arrived at the sewer entrance. Standing nearby were a man and a woman. Obviously the partners Kian Yokai mentioned earlier. Zhou Yoken and Shao Wei. "Hey, pretty girl, how about teaming up with me next time? I promise you won't regret it." "If you've got guts, say that again." "What's wrong? Kid, you're annoyed, aren't you?" As the atmosphere grew tense, Kian Yokai stepped forward. All right, let's focus on the mission. If we're late, someone else will finish it." Soon all 6 went deep into the sewer. Zhou Yoken held his nose and cursed, "It's so smelly." "Move faster, you guys. Are we really going to spend the night here?" But Yin ignored his shouting, carefully observing the surroundings. Dead rats everywhere. A sickening stench wafted out from the filthy channel. Yin asked Kian Yokai how much longer. Almost there as soon as he finished speaking. Squeaking noises echoed through the sewer. "They're here." Zhou Yoken, leading the group, laughed loudly. "You nasty rats, finally you're here. Dog, go. Go." In the next moment, Xiaowei instantly transformed into a hunting dog and charged into the rat swarm. The flaming hound dashed through the rats, quickly killing several. Zhou Yoken shouted to his teammates, "What are you guys doing?" Next moment, Kian Shamo at Kian Yokai's side moved too, transformed into a thundercloud leopard enveloped in electricity, darted forward, and quickly rushed into the rat swarm. Simultaneously, Rumu used his flames, unleashing them at his feet, and charging ahead. Seeing this scene, Kian Yokai worriedly asked Yuyan, "Bro, isn't your partner going to transform into a beast form? Is that safe enough?" Yuyan shook his head. "No need, these rats can't even approach Rumu." At that moment, Rumu manipulated fire among the rats, instantly burning many alive. Mutated rats trying to ambush from behind were scorched by the flames surrounding Rumu. Seeing this, Kian Yokai exclaimed, "Amazing! Looks like I underestimated you guys. Bro, your pet is ridiculously strong. Name your price, I'll buy it." You really know how to joke. "I signed an equal contract with Rumu." "Just cancel it then. I'll take care of him for you." Not a bit of hesitation. Pulled the trigger, only to see. The bullet went cleanly through Yian's head and hit the ground. Zhou Yokan witnessed something unbelievable. What's going on here? He instantly realized something was wrong. Repeatedly pulled the trigger, but it didn't help. Seeing the pistol was useless, Jo Yoken immediately dropped the gun and ran backwards. Suddenly, Jo Yuken's heel was caught by something, and he fell down. The Yen looked at Kian Yokai, who had stuck out his foot. He laughed and said, "Is this your way of making a statement?" "This is my sworn brother." "How could I?" Jo Yoken, who had just gotten up from the ground, immediately started cursing Kian Yokai at the top of his lungs. "You ape!" In the next moment, the discarded pistol was kicked over by Kian Yokai. The Yen picked it up again, then fired at Jo Yuken's thigh. Without any hesitation, he pulled the trigger immediately, blasting away at all four of his limbs. Ah! Jo Yuken's screams echoed through the sewer. Right after that, a giant beast suddenly burst through the wall and swallowed Jo Yoken in a single bite. The sewer fell completely silent in an instant. Yurumo looked furious. Why did you eat him? Letting him die like that? Wasn't that letting him off easy? The Rat King used all its strength in that attack. Upon hearing this, Yurumo, who had long been ready, compressed her flames once again, then unleashed her most powerful beyond death blow. The giant rat was instantly burned to ashes. Watching everything that had just happened, Jia Hui collapsed to his knees on the ground, his eyes blank.
Qian Shamo stared in a daze at
the woman across from her, who was about her own size, who had killed him in a single move. That was terrifying. The Yan didn't concern himself too much, and turned to look at Kian Yokai, but saw that Kian Yokai was staring off in a daze. The Yan followed his gaze, and saw the place the giant rat had broken through was actually a room. Inside the wrecked room were all kinds of instruments, cages and mountains of dolls. Why are the cages here exactly the same as in the dream? What is going on here? On the other side, Kian Yokai was rummaging through that foul-smelling room. Soon he found a piece of paper inside. Then he calmly looked at the Yan and said, "I know which organization is behind this. I'm looking for them, but I haven't found them. This is just a base they've abandoned. That's a real pity. Aren't you curious about who could do something so inhuman? Who is it?" You really are cold-blooded. I can't see any pity on your face at all, because I honestly don't know if these women with not a hint of emotion are truly innocent, or if they did something. I don't know the whole story, so I can't make judgments lightly. Isn't this demonic scene enough? Are you saying if they're guilty, they deserve to be treated like this? And what crime have they even committed? All my sisters died here. Then why didn't you call the police? Because I want this. I want clues. I want revenge. My whole family was killed. If you report to the organization called Daitian, those investigators won't even give me a chance to get near the crime scene. So you chose this method. Your actions got your partner killed. Flame brothers, haha. You don't have to mock me anymore. He was never my partner. That was already the 10th one the man replaced. And the contract was a slavery contract. No way. There are actually people who sign a slavery contract. Yeah, in this world, as long as you're alive, you'll have a weakness. Parents, friends, lovers, or even the fear of death, all can be used to force someone to willingly sign a slavery contract. Flame brothers, tell me, what's all this for? Are you done with your business? Call the police when you're finished. After I got what I wanted, I already called the police. Sorry, I made you do more than your assignment. He said this as he pulled out his phone and transferred 10,000 yuan to the Yang.
Take this as extra pay, thanks.
And as they spoke, the investigators had already arrived. They quickly sealed off the site and began their investigation. At that moment, a female investigator walked up to the Yan. You need to come with me to give a statement. Doesn't he have to? Cut the crap. All 5 of you need to come with us and give statements. A moment later, the Yan and the others were quickly taken away. But shortly after they left, a dark shadow appeared in the sewer. Facing the sudden dark shadow, the investigators all raised their guns. But the shadow was extremely fast, evading attacks with ease, and wiped out all of the investigators. Those people, seriously. Leaving before cleaning up completely. Meanwhile, the four finished giving their statements, and even picked up 100,000 yuan as well, a reward for discovering an unusual extremist group's base. After getting their reward, the Yan put his arm around Fatty Qian's shoulders. You only let us leave first because you knew there's a bonus. You're something else, man. Hahaha. No way. Brother the Yan, how about I give you another 30,000 yuan? Deal. Soon after getting 30,000 yuan, the Yan left the bureau with Yu Rumo. Then the two of them found a hotel and got some rest. And during dinner they even picked up a stray white cat. Early the next morning, the Yan came with Yu Rumo to the city's largest entertainment center. They exchanged 50,000 spirit coins for chips right at the entrance. Walked up to a random side table. At this moment, the dealer was about to spin the wheel again. Last round. Anyone want to place a bet? Once you bet, you can't change it. The Yan didn't hesitate. Pushed out 50,000 chips directly.
I pick low as soon as he said it.
The dealer revealed 23-4, which was exactly low. Easily doubled 50,000 to 100,000. But a little girl next to him pouted angrily. Oh man. Failed to predict again. I don't believe my luck can keep being this bad. I'll pick high next time. The Yan glanced at her. Picked high again this round. After everyone finished betting. No more bets. As soon as the result came out, the whole room erupted. 666 leopard points. Seeing this, everyone around was exclaiming, that luck is unreal. But the Yan stayed totally calm. Quietly took the 1.5 million chips. At this point, the Yan looked at the girl who kept losing. Are you planning to keep playing? Peiqian looked completely lost. But I don't have any more resource points. Maybe you could lend me some? Hey, are you not playing just because you don't have the points? Yeah, if I had more on hand, I'd totally sweep the table. Just then, a dissatisfied roar shattered the calm. Damn it. Peiqian looked over curiously, and her eyes lit up a moment later. She quickly walked over, her eyes shining with excitement. Hey, just wait, I'll be rich in a second. At this point, the Yan was curious too, and followed behind Peiqian. Peiqian stopped walking, her gaze landing on the lottery machine. She took a coin from her pocket and dropped it into the machine. A steel ball fell from the top of the machine's screen, dropping straight down, and hit the jackpot. Seeing this, the Yan instantly activated Origin Insight. An ancient panel appeared. Peiqian, Beast Bloodline, Pixu. Origin severely depleted. Tentatively ranked B. In some kind of special temporary contract. Class 2. Third level talent. Luck SSS. Evil Ward S class. Agility S class. Super Strength A class. After reading all this info, the Yan was completely stunned. Damn, it's a Pixu! Meanwhile, Peiqian didn't stop, heading to another lottery machine. She took a deep breath, dropped a coin into the machine, and the lottery machine's screen started flashing. Finally stopping at the jackpot spot, she smiled and looked at Zhao Zhou Tong Tong, asking, how about it? Got any money now? I have reason to suspect you're using a gifted ability. Please come with me. And a couple over there. I suspect you two are working with this girl. Very quickly, the three of them were taken to a spacious room. The atmosphere inside was a little tense. The Yan looked at Rumo beside him. Don't worry. It's going to be fine. Rumo bit her lower lip and nodded. A short time later, a young woman in a black suit entered the room. Hello, everyone. I'm Zhou Mengru, the owner of this entertainment center. No need to worry. We won't make you give the money back. Just take the winnings. First, I owe you an apology. I know the misunderstanding just now startled you. Here's the thing. We've been searching for people with special talents to help us run this entertainment center. Run the casino? The Yan and Peiqian exchanged a glance. Both looking a little confused, Joe Mangru explained, "We found some people have natural luck. And Miss Pei Ying is exactly the person we're looking for."
Huh.
"I just wanted to win some money and leave."
Eh?
"That's got nothing to do with me, right?" "Just so we're clear. I don't know Pei Qian at all." Joe Mangru continued, "The reason I brought you here is to ask for a favor. The Yen SSS talent. Omniscience. Origin Rumo class inferior beast bloodline. My partner is not inferior. Please don't use that word again." Joe Mangru reacted instantly. She hurriedly apologized. "I'm sorry, I didn't mean it." "Let me get straight to the point. So what exactly do you want?" "My daughter is the short Zhou Tong Tong. You're here for the money, aren't you? And to sign up for Baeksuan Academy. My daughter will also register. So I hope you can help her during the assessment if possible." "For the assessment, has your daughter reached adulthood?" Joe Mangru suddenly burst out laughing. "Don't judge my daughter by her size. She's already 16. Isn't awakening only possible at 18? Yurumo said. "Some people can awaken from birth. Normally 17 or 18 is just optimal. My daughter is a natural awakener." Past grudges seen through. The next moment, a technological panel popped up. Joe Mangru's beast bloodline. Flexible bone enchanting fox. Wang Tai Zhozao, a level contract partner, is deceased. Class 4, level 4 talent, enchanting fox a level. Flexible bone a level. Agility B level, naturally alluring to the core. But it seems she can't unleash it due to suppression. Waiting for the day of overwhelming flood. Outstanding contract partners have greater potential. Damn, did Origin Insight break these kinds of data? Joe Mangru looked up, stared directly at the Yan. "What's wrong?" "Didn't expect that. You really can't judge a book by its cover. There's always more in the sea than meets the eye." Joe Mangru chuckled. He naturally knew what the Yan was thinking. "The Yan, my young friend. You really don't understand your SSS talent concept at all."
Indaxia.
The ratio of SSA Beastmaster talent to SS Beast bloodline is 1:3. So I believe, and will invest in you. Then what can I get? All expenses at Baeksuan Academy. I'll cover everything for you. No problem. But I'm not sure if I can help on the assessment. You don't have to worry about that. Usually the second round of Baeksuan's assessment is held in a forest. Forest? That actually brings lots of opportunities. You can even work together directly. Who's your daughter's pre-contracted beast? None. How is there none? She just hasn't found a suitable one. My daughter's beast bloodline is rated F. No one would make a contract with her. No future at all. Girls with beast bloodline. How come no one wants to contract with her? A girl with no future. The Yan pondered thoughtfully. No wonder the woman in front of him came to find him. Probably has been searching for a long time. As she spoke, Joe Mangru took out 2 black boxes. "By the way, here's a gift for you both." Opened it up. Surprisingly, there were 2 space rings. Joe Mangru explained. "You can store up to 10 cubic meters inside. Hope you like it." Without hesitation, he took the rings directly. "Thank you so much." Then grabbed Yorumo's hand and gently put the ring on her. Yorumo blushed, lowered her head. "Thank you. Thank you, Brother De Yan." Joe Mangru looked at the 2 showing affection.
And sighed.
He then turned to Pei Qian with a puzzled look. "Little Pei Qian, want to be in charge with us?" "Of course. I'm totally up for it." The next morning, the Yan and Yorumo arrived at Baeksuan Academy's registration office. A staff member in uniform immediately asked, "Do you have enrollment application forms?"
Hearing this,
The Yan took a white card from his pocket and handed it over. Seeing the card, the staff member was stunned for a moment, then picked up the phone. "Wait a moment. Let me confirm by making a call." Soon after, a casually dressed woman walked over. The woman looked at the Yan and Yorumo with a slight smile on her face. "Hello, I'm the admissions director at Baeksuan Academy. I heard you don't have the enrollment shadow forms." The Yan and Yorumo exchanged glances. That's right. Then please come with me. I'll personally handle your enrollment procedures. The woman took out a form from the drawer. You're now admitted as special students. But you still need to pass the assessment. There are 3 rounds of assessment, starting tomorrow. Afterward, you'll become official students. By the way, my name is Mu Warner. If you need anything in the future, just come find me. As she spoke, Mu handed over the filled-out form. Receiving the form, the Yan took a look. It only had names, nothing else. Does this form require any other info? Mu shook her head. No need, the Yan. Just try to get a good ranking. It'll be great for your student life later on. Thank you for your advice, teacher. Yoromo bowed to the teacher, and then turned to leave. Mu watched their backs, straightened the documents on her desk. And just then, Su Ming walked over. Teacher Mu, what are you doing? Then glanced at the white paper in Mu's hand, looking puzzled. Why is your student registration form completely blank? Mu was helpless, looked at the computer and chuckled. I don't want that either. Meanwhile, the Yan left the office, checked out the assessment rewards. His eyes sparkled with golden light. All kinds of spiritual weapons, rare herbs, plus all types of elixirs. Even a grade 4 spirit weapon. There were even potions for leveling up spiritual power. Yoromo looked at the Yan's reward list, swallowed nervously. They're great items. All of them are amazing. The Yan grinned, sighed, we don't ask for much. Just aim for 10th place. The Yan says, if he says it's possible, then it is. I'll do my best too. After saying that, the Yan and Yorumo headed toward the dorm area. Walking kid. A newcomer? Yes, my name is the Yan. I'm Li Feng, the class president of the special promotion class. Kid, remember this. There's only one president in the special classmate. That's our dormitory. 1 room per person. Don't get lost. Forms are at the door. Go check for yourself. Single rooms? That's really extravagant. Wow, he said, and led Yorumo inside. There were 5 people sitting in the hall at that moment. 4 men and 1 woman. Don't just stand there. Come sit over here. We'll all be classmates from now on. I'm Yuan Xingyu. I came here to become a formation master. A long-haired guy next to him mocked. You study formation master too? You'd be better off as a carving master. Yuan Xingyu responded with a biting smile. Looks like, does this student have some kind of misunderstanding about array mages? My name is Dong Zhenghao. Nice to meet you all. This is my partner, Nengong Ji. My name is the Yan. This is my partner, Yorumo. I'm Tan Ziming. It's nothing special coming here. I just heard it would be fun, so I showed up. As Tan Ziming spoke, he shot Yuan Xingyu a provocative look. Everyone knows, when an array mage sets up an array, it takes a lot of time. But in battle, your enemies won't give you that time. Victory or defeat often comes down to a split second. Don't you think so, Yuan Xingyu? Can you guarantee that where you are standing has never had an array set up by a mage? And just then, an array formation slowly rose beneath Tan Ziming's feet, firmly binding him in place. Tan Ziming's veins bulged with rage. What do you think you're doing? Seeing this scene, the Yan quietly watched from behind, just enjoying the show. Rumo nervously grabbed the Yan's sleeve. The Yan whispered comfortingly, don't worry. Only Tan Ziming's spot had an array set up. Just then, a beautiful woman walked over. She raised her jade-like hand. In the next moment, the array collapsed. Seeing he could move again, Tan Ziming raised his fist and charged forward. Just as his fist was about to land, a terrifying pressure descended. It pressed Tan Ziming so hard he couldn't move. Let go of brother Ziming. The woman lifted her hand, and a terrifying beastly pressure crashed down. The others were instantly forced to bow their heads, unable to move. Listen up, you troublemakers. I'm the dorm supervisor here, Z Shui. You can call me Miss Z. Dueling is forbidden in the dorm area. If you want to fight, take it to the arena. Miss Z glanced at the students pinned down by her pressure. Then she looked to the other side, noticing the Yan and Yurumo who were completely unfazed. A flicker of surprise flashed in her eyes. If you break the rules again, you won't get to participate in the exam. Wan Xingyu continued. Let's keep going. Who's up next for introductions? The big guy stood up, looking utterly disdainful. What's the point in introducing myself? If you're curious about my name, earn the right to know it by passing the test. Tan Ziming shrugged. Getting to know each other should be on equal terms? Are you saying I'm not worthy? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about someone who only knows how to rely on women. Everyone else's partner has stepped up, but that guy has just been looking down the whole time, hiding behind the girl.
Hearing this,
Nangongji was just about to go over and beat him up, but Dong Jinghao stopped him. Let it go, Zhao Jiji. Wait for me, Zhao Jiji. You're not so bad. At least you don't take the savage girl's protection for granted. If I meet you in the assessment, I'll go easy on you. As for you, just you wait. You'd better hope you don't run into me during the test. After leaving those harsh words, Tan Ziming took Zilling and walked away. Wan Xingyu shook his head and looked at the Yan. He asked, since we'll be roommates from now on, isn't it unnecessary? Don't you think so? The Yan, my friend? Yeah? Honestly, I think it's pretty exciting. With a group of roommates like this, life on campus is bound to be colorful. After hearing the Yan's words, Xingyu's expression froze for a moment. Then he burst out laughing. That's so true. At least it won't be boring anymore. I'm really looking forward to seeing how you do in the test, the Yan. Rumu tilted her head and frowned. Big brother, the Yan. Why do I feel like they're kind of weird? Yeah, but it's okay. Because we're even weirder than they are. Come to my room tonight. Didn't you say you wanted to show me something nice? All right. I'll stop teasing you. Let's focus on training. Let's break through to Tier 1 as soon as we can. Upon hearing the Yan's words, Rumu couldn't help but lower her head. Then she immediately hugged the Yan. Her voice was soft and gentle. Let's go back to the dorm and train. Early next morning, the Yan and Yurumu freshened up and headed downstairs. And at that moment, a female voice suddenly called from behind. Aren't you the Yan and Sister Rumu? Sister Rumu, are you headed to the square now? Yeah. The Yan turned his head to look and saw that it was Peiqian. Standing next to her was a handsome blonde guy. And you are? Hi, I'm Sun Kongling. With all sorts of complicated thoughts running through his head, the Yan reached out his hand. Nice to meet you, I'm the Yan. Sun Kongling like the sun monkey? Rumu watched as the two instantly became confrontational, not really understanding. Peiqian watched for a while and summed it up. They get along really well. Okay, Sister Rumu, let's go ahead. The opening ceremony is about to start. Veins bulged on the Yan's arm. You've got some guts? No, not at all. You better not spill the beans. Otherwise, I'll tell everyone you have 2 SS talents. Then you won't be so relaxed anymore. Who else have you told? Hey, haven't told anyone yet. I have a talent for identification, and it's pretty high level. Do you really think that's enough to threaten me? Revealing double SS talents is no threat to me. Maybe you are fine, but the girl next to you might lose her life because of this. What are you trying to do? As long as you don't tell anyone, I can give you another promise. Besides, even if you tell others, what's in it for you anyway? Fine, hee hee. Looks like we have an understanding. Come on, big brother. Can I ask you a question? Why are you trying to kill me? What's your objective? Sun Kongling was silent for a moment, then smiled and said, to kill you. Because we suspected you were just like those scumbags outside. Relax, you're not our target this time. Besides, it was all a misunderstanding before. So I almost got killed over a misunderstanding. But you didn't get killed, did you? I admit, it was my fault. How about you kill me then? But I'm not just going to stand here and wait for it. I'll fight back. If you've got what it takes, kill me anytime you want. Whatever. Forget it. By now, Rumu and Pei Qian had already walked far ahead. The Yan caught up, heading to Baeksuan School. The field was already packed with people. Of course it was. This is the best school in the north of Daxia. If Baeksuan School didn't use invitations, there'd be no room for anyone here. Yo, long time no see. Hey, long time no see. With that, Qian Yokai walked up to the Yan, glancing over at Sun Kongling and Pei Jian several times. So who are those two? Feels like they're not really one of us. Just look at those sunny vibes. Don't lump me in with you. Just then, the place suddenly erupted. A large group of strong men were approaching from the distance. They were carrying a lavish sedan chair, moving slowly. Dozens of beastmasters of level 1 or 2 in front and back cleared the way. Who is that? Such a grand entrance. Hey, now you're asking the right guy. That's the guardian from the Beiming City Beastmasters Association. That's Prince Wang Zijin from a wealthy family. He's one of the few geniuses among the younger generation in all of Daxia, and deserves this kind of treatment. It's only natural, the Yan murmured under his breath, frowning slightly. The Beastmasters Association, huh? He immediately activated his talent. An ancient panel appeared before the Yan's eyes. Name, Wang Zijin. Status, affected by desired debuff. All previous contractors have been completely consumed. System has judged as an extremely excellent contract target. Strongly recommends immediate contract. Seeing the panel status, the Yan furrowed his brow. Is it that the bloodline prevents contracting? The Yan remembered his double SS talent, contract of all things, which says he can succeed in contracting 100%. Just then, the sound of helicopter blades came from above. The Yan looked up. A helicopter was flying overhead. The people who stepped out were Tang Wenming, son of Beiming City's mayor, and his fiancée Mu Beiting. I heard they both have S-level ratings. They're basically a match made in heaven. How do you know all this? That's not just a rumor. For an information broker, intel is life itself. Oh. Welcome students and guests. I am Zhao Wushen, Vice Principal of Baeksuan Academy. Welcome to the Freshman Assessment at Baeksuan Academy. This year's assessment is the same as usual, divided into 3 trials. The first is about your combat abilities. The second trial tests your intelligence and intuition. As for the last one, let me keep it a secret for now. Only those who pass all 3 trials are qualified to become official students of Baeksuan Academy. But I want to remind you all, every year during the freshman assessment, over 80 or 90% are eliminated. The first trial tests combat ability. The second tests intelligence and intuition, and so on. Please take it seriously. Are you kidding me? A 90% elimination rate? That's not an assessment. It's basically a death sentence. The students all started whispering in shock. Nervousness appeared on everyone's face. At that moment on the stage, Zhao Wushen smiled slightly. There's no need to worry, everyone. As long as you take the trials seriously, I believe you all can pass. All right, the test officially begins now. First is the noon assessment. In the next moment, a young man stepped forward. Hello, everyone. I'm the president of the student council, and I'm your fellow college student, Lin Tian. The first round of the assessment is divided into 3 stages. You have a total of 1 month. The first stage test, which is the duel. Candidates can invite others to duel freely. Each battle will be recorded by the computer and shared with the respective teacher. Actually, the assessment isn't complicated. Just aim for a high score. The topics for the next 2 rounds will be sent to your phones after they start. Good luck on your assessments, everyone. At this moment, Sun Kongling grinned and invited the Yan. So, want to fight me? Don't fight with Sister Rumming. Forget it. That's too bad. I lost money, I'm leaving. Rumming, I'm heading out. He then glanced at the Yan. The Yan, brother? What should we do now? We should start looking for opponents too. I'll do my best. Just then, mocking voices came from nearby. Joining the competition without a beast master? This kid has guts. Upon hearing that, Yu Rumming tugged at the Yan's sleeve. She looked towards the high platform and saw Zhou Tongtong. Following Rumming's gaze, the Yan saw a cat-eared girl on the platform. A trace of starlight flickered in the Yan's eyes. Then a technological panel popped up. Name, Zhou Tongtong. Ferocious beast bloodline, shadow cat eye. Status, tired, no contract. Ferocity erosion, 2%. Cultivation, stage 1, level 9. Talent, speed boost eye. Description, exhibits excellent potential. Possibility of multiple evolutions. But she seems to be missing something. A very good contract candidate. On stage now, Zhou Tongtong is covered in injuries, but her gaze remains determined. Yu Rumming looked at Zhou Tongtong in the ring. Tongtong got up. At that moment, a man beside the Yan suddenly started a conversation with her. A stage 1 low-grade beast wants to enter Baeksuin school. That's wishful thinking. You seem to know her. But I advise you not to associate with her. He glanced up.
His sharp gaze made Xiamo shudder.
Who I befriend is none of your concern. Do you know she's a stage 1 bloodline beast? I know. So what? You don't appreciate kindness. Yu Rumming watched everything in front of her blankly, clutching her chest tightly. She couldn't understand. But she hated seeing this, because it reminded her of the day she awakened. Back then, if the Yan hadn't stepped forward. Thinking about it, Yu Rumming subconsciously grabbed the Yan's hand. The Yan's gentle voice made Rumming look up. Are you okay? I'm fine. At that moment, Tongtong slowly stood up on stage. The man burst into laughter. Just admit defeat. Without your beast master, you'll never beat us. With those words, he made his move. A holy mark appeared. A stage 1 holy mark. Flame ball descended with the man's words. The lizard girl flicked her tail. A giant rock formed in her mouth. The man looked like he already had victory in hand. He spoke to Zhou Tongtong. Just admit defeat. I don't want my beloved to get dirty. Zhou Tongtong let out a soft laugh. Claws appeared from her fingers. She prepared for battle. Meanwhile, off stage, Xiamo was gritting her teeth. She stared intensely at Grandpa. You were cheering for that loser just now. Who are you calling a loser isn't up to you. To speak harshly to a girl working hard, with abusive language. From my perspective, you seem more like the loser. Meanwhile, in the ring, Zhou Tongtong charged forward without hesitation. Facing off against the lizard girl casting flame ball, the man snorted, courting death. In the next moment, the rock shot out from the lizard girl's mouth. A giant rock fired straight at Zhou Tongtong. Tongtong didn't dodge. She rushed straight toward it. Stage 1 holy mark. Shadow stealth. As soon as Zhou Tongtong finished speaking, her whole body sank into the rock's shadow. When she surfaced again, she appeared right in front of the lizard girl. At that point, the lizard girl realized something was wrong. She just raised her claws. And right as she was about to strike, Tongtong disappeared once more. She melted into the lizard girl's shadow. When she appeared again, Tongtong's claws were already at the man's neck. The winner was decided. Zhou Tongtong versus Li Da and Li Min. Winner, Zhou Tongtong. Damn, she actually won. Li Da is such a loser. Even with 2 holy marks, he got defeated by a stage 1 flawed body. As the scores showed up, the ring's magical shield faded and dropped. Starlight shone down on Zhou Tongtong. While restoring some of her stamina, it also healed a bit of her external wounds. Rumming came forward to show concern, but Zhou Tongtong didn't stop. She passed right by. Tongtong, are you alright? The Yan hurried up. If you don't want to be ostracized, don't talk to me at school. She turned and left after saying that, watching Zhou Tongtong walk away. Rumming was worried. It's fine, as long as it's not in the ring. School is still relatively safe. Just then, a hand was placed on the Yan's shoulder. Kid, I've disliked you for a while now. Hurry up and get on the ring with me. You Rumming, a bit angry, blocked in front of the Yan. Why do you hang out with a loser? Zhou Tongtong is not a loser. Want to play with them? Let's wrap this up early. You guys, alright. Quickly go home, get some sleep, and get on stage. The four of them went up to the ring. The Yan and Yu Rumming versus Xiamo and Xiaqing on stage. The duel begins. As the machine announced, Xiaqing didn't hesitate. The tree instantly transformed into a groundhog. Xiamo laughed heartily. You can still surrender now. Rumming wasn't soft either. He rushed over, boosted by an explosion of flames. Xiamo was quietly amazed. So fast, but it's useless. Stage 1 holy mark. Burrow. Just as Rumming was getting close to Xiaqing, Xiaqing dug downward with both hands. She instantly burrowed underground. Rumming dodge. Rumming instantly left her original spot. And as Rumming left, a claw emerged. The strike missed and retracted underground. Seeing this, Rumming looked worried. He looked around. He scanned the ground. He didn't find anything unusual. Rumming, come back. Rumo didn't hesitate. She went straight back to the Yan's side. After thinking for a moment, the Yan decided it was still too risky. Rumo unleashed her power on the ground. Bian didn't use her full strength. Receiving the Yan's order, Rumo didn't hesitate at all. She punched the ground. Xiamo saw the Yan pounding the ground randomly and burst out laughing. Are you kidding me? But the next second, red cracks started appearing on the ground and quickly spread out. Scorching heat surged up. The groundhog girl jumped out, burned by the heat. In the next instant, Rumo stomped her down hard with one foot. Xiamo didn't hesitate. She surrendered immediately. Stop. We give up. We admit defeat. The winner is the Yan. Yu Rumo's final score is 214. Why did you help that girl, Zhou Tongtong? Because I got paid. I said I got paid. It's reasonable to handle things for others if I'm paid, right?
Hearing this,
Xiamo was instantly stunned. Yan said, then looked at the crowd below and said, So, if any of you are unhappy, come up here. I'll take you on. With that, he turned to leave with Rumo. At that moment, a man with a hat waved at the Yan. Seeing this, the Yan immediately activated his ability without hesitation. At the same time, not far ahead, the platform in midair was blasted down. A curvaceous woman stood in the air. The young man was still in disbelief. What the heck? She just knocked the platform down. This Wang Zijin is terrifying. Right now, the Yan looked at the girl standing in midair. His heart stirred a little. Comparisons are really infuriating. Let's go. He then walked past Qianjiming. Rumo glanced at the waving hand. Isn't this a bit rude?
damn.
Qianjiming actually got ignored after saying hi. Is that guy crazy? Is his name the Yan? Very good. You've caught my attention. I hope you won't disappoint me. Meanwhile, the Yan, walking on the street, suddenly shivered. Rumo worriedly asked the Yan, Brother, what's wrong? Are you not feeling well? Hey, classmate. You look extraordinary. This freshman survival guide is only 50 points. It's totally worth it. You'll never be scammed? Boss, how much is this? Wow, you've got a good eye, classmate. Guaranteed to pass every exam. But the limited edition is only 998 points. A guaranteed profit. Brother Lee, oh my dear bro, look at my dog eyes. If you want it, it's yours for free. I'll just give it to you. Really? Well, thanks. Qian Yokai didn't react in time. Bro, I was just trying to be polite. You took the money faster than teleportation. Thanks, Qian Yokai. Hey, why be polite between us brothers? If Brother Yi could maybe take care of me a little during the second test, that would be even better. Do you know about the second test? You can't find that on the official site. Hey, don't underestimate my intel gathering skills. I heard you can team up for the second test. Is that so? Then it won't be a problem for Zhou Tongtong to advance. By the way, it wasn't a good idea for you to ignore Qian Jiming like that.
He's from the Black Dragon dorm.
Here we divide by color, red, black, and white. The red dorm houses absolute geniuses. The black dorm is for top-notch monsters. Baek Qian Jinming lives there. Black dormitory. What is this thing? The Yan flipped through his notebook. The Rumo leaned in to take a look. She asked with a puzzled look, why is Qian Jinming ranked third? Shouldn't the top spots go to the guys from the red and gold dorms? Hey, that's where you don't understand. Do you know why only 2 floors are used in that building now? The other floor is empty, because the pre-sale residents of that floor were all sent to the hospital by Qian Jiming. If the teachers hadn't arrived in time, they'd all be dead by now. Isn't there another building too? Now that one's troublesome. The ones living there aren't even human. They're all eccentric monsters and weirdos. As Qian Yokai kept talking while walking, the Yan suddenly stopped. Seeing the Yan stop, Qian Yokai also stopped and asked, "We're here." Qian Yokai looked up at the snowy white dorm building in front of him. You live in dorm 3, the white building. You've really got guts. Anyway, I'm gonna go. See ya. Best if we don't meet again. So that's how it is. Though that makes sense. SS class presale resident, defective contract, attacker and receiver. No matter how you look at it, it's weird. Inside the hallway of dorm 3, white building, Rumo checked the display on her phone. The top spot's up to 3rd place. Brother the Yan. Why are you ignoring that guy named Tian Jiming? Because that guy is a freak. Freak? Well, since Yan said he's a freak, he must be a freak. Soon, the 2 of them went into the room to train together. As the last traces of spiritual energy faded, the Yan let out a slow breath. All right, Yurumo's cheeks were slightly flushed. I can still go on. Don't push yourself too hard. There's plenty of time ahead. Seeing the Yan say that, Yurumo nodded. All right, Yurumo blushed. She lowered her head and returned to her room. As the door closed, the Yan collapsed onto the bed heavily. If every day is like this, I really can't keep up. Just then, the white Bailing suddenly jumped onto the Yan's stomach. The Yan started petting the cat vigorously. Bailing, have you been eating properly or not? The Yan stared straight at Bailing. He laughed and said, Isn't it time for you to turn back now? After speaking, the Yan immediately activated Insight. Name, Bailing. Ferocious Beast Bloodline. Ghost Knight, White Cat. Class C Mutant. Status, Normal. No contract. Feral Nature Erosion at 30%. Level 2, Stage 1. Level 3 Talent. None. The 3rd Silhouette. SSD Class. Actively hidden in the darkness. Can avoid the pitiful who are just born. 2. Craves the Master's gentleness. After reading all this, the Yan was instantly stunned. Is this branch actually real? Just one passive skill is equal to someone else's ultimate move. Bailing. Do you really see yourself as a cat now? Or do you not know how to change back? Bailing tilted her head. The next moment, Bailing's white fur faded away, and her body started to grow. In no time, she turned into a little girl and appeared before the Yan.